Step 1, go to your cPanel login page. Step 2, find your databases section. In your databases section, you will be able to find phpMyAdmin, MySQL databases, MySQL database wizard, remote MySQL. That is your database section in cPanel. You want to select the MySQL databases. Step 3, you are now on the MySQL databases pages. On the MySQL databases page, you will want to create your new database. If you go to the section where it says create new database, which is at the top, you can just go to the new database input and add a new database. So I will just call mine new DB. Create database. You will notice that it also gives you a confirmation message. Once you get that confirmation message, you can press the go back to return to that page. Next, you'll want to find the section where it says create new user. This is the MySQL user section, add new user. Now you will do the same thing. You would do new DB user, or just new user. And you will want to create a new password. This password has to meet the requirements for security, so make sure it's kind of a strong password. It's also the only thing that will prevent people from being able to access most of your site, especially if it's a WordPress site. So you do not want to give people this information. So create user. You will notice that you also get another confirmation message that says you have successfully created a MySQL user. And then again, press go back. Now, you want to add that new user you created as a person or as a user that can have access to your new database. To do that, you have to scroll down to add user to database section. That is at the bottom of the page. And all you have to do here is go to the user dropdown, go to Zach Tips new user, which it will be the name of your new user, and then the new database option right here. Then you press add. This just adds your user, your new user, to your new database. And this will then redirect you to a page called Manage User Privileges. It's pretty self-explanatory, but basically all these different checkboxes that you see here, for those of you that don't work with databases, are all things that you can do to alter the existence of a database. So for a typical WordPress install, and for most people, you just press all privileges and you then select make changes. So if you don't know what to do, that's what you do. Just select all privileges, then hit the make changes button. You don't need to know what the rest of those are for. Okay, so how do you know this worked? Well, going back to the page, you just go back to the MySQL database pages, the first page we clicked on once we entered cPanel. You go to the very bottom and you go to current users. And you will see that I have a new user called Zach Tips new user. How else can you confirm that this worked? Well, if you want to go back to your cPanel homepage, cPanel, and you want to go back to your databases category, you can go to phpMyAdmin. phpMyAdmin is a way to directly access your databases. Now, if you notice, I have Zach Tips new database, and it's there. It doesn't have anything in it, but it is there. So if I wanted to start doing things, I could obviously import data into that database. But for WordPress, it will import the database automatically once you set it up in the WP config file. So I hope that was helpful, and I hope you guys learned something very efficiently. Thank you very much.